Yo, what's up, everybody? RageCage20 here. We are back with Nightwish's album Dark Passion Play. The second song that I'm doing in the album, technically this is the sixth song in the album. But if you didn't watch... Which one did I just watch? Sorry, it's been a little bit. Cadence of Her Last Breath. That's right. Cadence of Her Last Breath. If you didn't go watch that, I highly recommend that you go watch that, because otherwise a lot of things won't make any sense to you. It helps explain everything, so I don't have to explain it again. One thing I do have to explain: everything else. The fact that I'm standing, the fact that I'm moving around. It's beautiful, right? It's absolutely fantastic. I got myself a standing desk, and an electronic standing desk, so this bitch can raise and lower itself on my whim. Ooh. And let's go back up. Actually, I want to go back to my setting. So I don't know how much noise that makes. Anyways, so I got myself a standing desk, and it is fantastic. So now I can be at a different angle, which should hopefully help with the lighting and everything. So now I can stand and get into it and have a good time. Anyways, we're moving on. We're here for the music. I'm just excited and I want to explain things. So Ava, I think it's Ava. I don't know. I'm gonna say Ava. I think it could be Eva, but we'll find out. I've heard this song. I know I've heard this song. I don't remember anything about this song. So maybe we'll learn together. I don't know if I cared for it very much, which is why I probably never listened to it the second time or something. I don't know. By the way, if you see me looking this direction, I don't have a second monitor yet. I want one. I'm gonna get one here eventually. But I do have my laptop, and I got enough room to put it up here. So I got the lyrics pulled up over this direction, just in case you were wondering why I look over there. It doesn't look like there's a lot of lyrics to this song. Like it looks like there's one verse, one chorus that repeats 3 times, but the song's 4 minutes. I don't know. Anyways, what was I gonna say? There's something important I was gonna mention. I can't remember. Oh, that's right. I remembered. I'm trying to find a way. I do note when I was going through. In this moment, I did note that the camera you see here is a slightly lagged from what I'm saying. My mouth is not matching up. The full screen one, perfectly on. This one's lagged. I'm gonna try to find a way to get my full screen, which is what you're watching right now, I assume, and pull that down so I can put it over here so that it's matched up. I'm gonna see if I can find a way to do that. Haven't tried experimenting with it yet, so apologies if this is slightly off. I'm doing the best I can. Also, not important. Actually, no, very important. But just a side note, I'm wearing my Lindsay Sterling shirt because she's amazing. And you may be questioning though, why don't you listen to Lindsay Sterling on these if she's so amazing? She's on the list. Calm yourself. We'll get there eventually. Ava, whatever, Nightwish. Let's get in it then. Okay, it's sounding familiar.
6:30 winter morn, snow keeps falling silent on the rose by any other name. Evil leaves her swan brook home, kindest heart which always made me ashamed of my own. She walks alone, but not without her name. Eva
Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm finishing writing something here. By the way, in the middle of that, if you saw me losing my shit, not really losing my shit, but just when I like raised my head up and was doing all these weird, I forgot what her name was, and then I remembered it was Annette. It was slipping my mind. All I could think of was Floor and Jansen. I'm like, no, that's the same person. The fuck was her name? And it came to me, Annette. Like that's why I lost my shit there for a second. Not important. I actually had a lot to write down here. I've noticed something about myself when doing these, and that's that. I don't know. As the thing, I'm gonna say this again. So if you watch this, you probably hear me say this again at some point. But one that I think more people will actually see. Which would maybe get more traffic, and at the beginning of an album that people might be more inclined to watch. You'll probably hear this again, maybe two more times. I've watched quite a few reaction videos of different stuff, and there's this guy on YouTube who doesn't do reaction stuff, not necessarily. He does interesting reaction stuff. Named Gus Johnson. If you haven't checked out Gus Johnson, he's fucking hilarious. He's a great comedian. He does amazing skits. It's fucking funny shit. But one of his that I think touches me deeply is his one about why is everyone lying about Bohemian Rhapsody. Like he just goes off on a tangent to his friend. I think he was just like, dude, get your camera, I got some shit to show you, and just came in. It might be his brother, I think it's his brother. He comes in, he just starts ranting all this stuff that's just like how these people, like, it's one of the most popular songs of all time. How can people be lying that they haven't heard it? You've heard it. And I'm sure some of them haven't heard it. But the one thing that he said in there that really just hits home to me is like, how come these people keep pretending like they've never heard a song before? It's just it's either them or someone else said that like people acting like they haven't heard a song before, and that's kind of like my I notice when people watch this stuff, they're like, holy shit, this is amazing, and it's like, and I don't, I'm not just like, oh yeah, this is my jam. What is this stuff right here? This is so cool. It's just like I've heard songs before, like, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just not the overhyped type. I don't know. Maybe they're doing it for views and whatnot. But like I'm a lot more mellow, as you probably noticed. So unless a song really blows me away, which I've heard so many songs in my day, not only just because people listen to music, and I've listened to hundreds, if not thousands, or at least 8,000 bands by now, maybe, I don't know, throughout the course of my life, maybe, but also because I've been studying music for years, and it's just I've heard so many different songs, thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of songs throughout my life, that like songs have really got to wow me to be like, this is some next level shit for me to go above and beyond. This is gonna be a longer video, I apologize. Well, I don't really apologize, but just prepare yourself if you didn't already know, because I got a lot to talk about. We haven't got to it yet, but hear me out because I feel this is important. So I'm I don't know. It's just weird to me that so many people are just like, yeah, that's my jam, dude. What is this? Oh my god, I've never heard music before in my life. So I don't know. Like, I mean, granted, when they listen to a band like Camelot, that is life changing. I understand. That's my favorite band of all time. They're so good. I want to listen to some more of this stuff, but fortunately, I've listened to everything with Roy Khan, so the other stuff I'm gonna have to listen to doesn't have Roy Khan. And let's be honest, Roy Khan is a god amongst humans. Anyways, it's not important. Yeah, just throwing that one out there. I just think that's interesting. Anyways, what I was noticing throughout this song in particular, getting back to this song, Annette had some really good vibrato in there. Just kind of general across the whole. I didn't write down a timestamp on there, but just I know some really really good vibrato throughout the song. And maybe if I hear some of that somewhere around here, I'll point it out. But here around 1 to 110, I literally wrote 1 to 1, and that was an accident. Something happened. Something happened musically. I heard it. My ears heard it. I picked it up, but I didn't have the time to process what it was. So we're gonna go back, and I'm gonna find it again. But something really cool happened in here in the instrumentation. I think in between her words, and also I was pointing over here because there are 2 verses. I thought these 2 big old paragraphs was the chorus, just separated into 2 chunks, but no, that is there are 2 verses. My apologies. I fucked that up. Oh, let's see if we can find this. We'll get back a little bit more here.
Eva flies away, dreams the world far away. In this cruel children's
I think that was it.
game, there's no friend to call.
Yeah. I think it's in the piano, which I have later in here. The piano throughout this whole thing in the background is just amazing, like really pretty. Like sometimes you don't even notice it's there, but it's just doing all these little things that's just like really enhancing the music, and I thought that was amazing. There's, God, what would I even call that? I don't think it's an embellishment. Maybe it's embellishment. I don't know. Let's give an example here. What I think I heard, and then we'll listen to it again. And I want to say this is an embellishment on the melody of the background that the piano was playing. Like for example, it kind of sounded like it was going dun 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 dun, just kind of repeating that, and then in the middle there it extended it, it stretched out, it played it a little bit, embellished on the repetitious pattern it was doing, like dun 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 dun, something a little bit like that in there, I think is what I heard. So let's listen to that again. Yeah, it's just as like that stretch when she's holding her sustained note and then cuts it off, and then there's a stretch before she comes back in that the piano's just playing around. The piano's just having a fun time. I wanna build up to that because I want to hear the pattern that the piano was doing and see if we can hit that spot when it changes. Yeah, you see the piano is ending its phrase. There'd be a swath of silence while it's just sustaining a note, and then it stops doing that for this whole thing, which just feels like it takes oh my god, it's not a great day for my brain. I think I'm exhausted. I literally worked 9 days in a row, like almost 8 hours every fucking day. It's been brutal. Anyways, the tempo, that's what I was thinking, basic fucking music thing, and it's slipping my mind. It's gonna be a long day, folks. It's like it takes the tempo and then just like stretches it out into this, like, we don't even know where the tempo is anymore. We can't feel the rhythm. It's just open and empty, but like spacey. It's really cool, man. Musical effect that's happening right here. It sounds so tiny, so insignificant, but like it creates this really cool effect that we don't even notice unless we're paying attention. And then switches it up. God, that's cool. Like That's really fucking cool.
Eva sails
Like that's some high quality shit right there, dude. I really like the writer. Like, it's just like, it's so soft because like a lot of it you're listening to Annette sing, and you might not even notice that cool little effect that's happening in there. That's fucking amazing. Around 2 minutes in here, we had what I like to call a classic Annette singing style come out in full force. Her echo. She likes to put herself in on the track with her kind of, I don't know if when she starts singing at her high register, there's this kind of like weird musical effect that happens, and I don't know if that's enhanced in any way, shape, or form that's causing this. I've never listened to her sing live except for like once. I think I listened to her do Dark Chest of Wonders, which I was like, that's Tarsha's song, I don't know why you're doing it. You can't compete with that. Like, you're a different type of singer. But anyways, and I don't know if I noticed it, but yeah, her voice, when it gets really high, it gets, I don't know, it kind of gets like, I want to say reedy, but I don't know if that's the right word. And knowing how my brain's been working today, it's probably not. But it does something. It's weird. But then she puts that on top of her own voice. It's crazy. Oh god, it's been 20 minutes. Fucking A. Well, it's only been 20 minutes, so that's good. Creates this echo effect, which is just crazy. And that does that all the time. I remember I've heard that in Amaranth and Sahara. It creates a really cool effect. I really like that. I like the piano in the background. The piano's just doing amazing shit here. And at the end here, last two things here, I promise. At the end here, she goes back for the chorus again, but then of course, as I mentioned before, never repeat something the same time, same thing the same way. It gets boring, it gets repetitive that way. Always change it up, even if it's a little bit. And of course, you're driving this song towards the end now, because it repeats the chorus twice here. The second time it really picks up and just brings it on home. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't find a certain space because my thing's in the way. That's okay. It's around here. Alright, so listen, once the chorus picks back up again, all the instrumentation rises. She, I think, potentially changes key here, or just starts singing at a higher note. God, man, my brain is fucked right now. I don't know why. I think it's because I just woke up. I'll just put it that. I woke up like an hour ago, people call. Okay, I'm still waking up. I don't drink coffee and shit, so I don't remember what it's called. I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna embarrass myself here. She jumps up to a higher note and starts singing the chorus again. Oh, it was almost there. It was almost there. You should know what it's called, right? Listen to it. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, let's see if we can get an example between what the chorus usually sounds like. Compared it to here. I think it's the same thing. Just that guitar. That's that echo again. And right there, I do have to say, even though all the fuck happened to the sun? Sorry, guys, it's dark. It's dark in this bitch. Right there, all the praise I've given the writing. This, to me personally, felt like a little bit of a cop out ending. They kind of try to recover it instrumentally, but it just kind of to me felt like they had a hard time figuring out how to close out the chorus. And it's just like they have a sustained note from the brass section, which sounds like a trumpet, if I heard that correctly. Just a long, piercing, sustained note, and it just kind of fades away. And to me, it felt like it was very little abrupt. It kind of feels weird, and I don't know if they had a hard time closing out the chorus or if that was totally intentional and they liked the way it sounded. There we go. I don't know that. It's a weird transition between the end of the chorus into the soft instrumental outro, and it just kind of just happens out of nowhere. She doesn't really like do anything. It's so bright, I don't want to turn that on, but I'm so dark right now. Ah! The sun. Ignore the sun. Okay, I'm gonna. No, I gotta find something to fix that. Anyways, just don't look over here and you'll be fine. Right, good, jolly good. Yeah, it's just like she doesn't do anything with the last word. It just kind of happens and just kind of falls off, and it just, I don't know. Like, even if you didn't want to do a stereotypical like hold, sustain this note, crescendo with it, like you could have at least kind of put some kind of like decay on it, some kind of fall away witheredness to it, and instead you just sing it straight up. Nothing really happened with it, but there was also this epic trumpet blast at the same time. It's like, this is weird. This feels out of place. I don't know. So I think that I think this whole song is really good. I was really liking what I was hearing. It's beautiful. It's very soft, very triumphant ending. But just that one part is just really feels like something happened there. I don't think it takes away from the power and the beauty of the entire song. I just felt weird to me. Anyways, that's it for this one. I don't remember which one we're listening to next. Listen to Sahara. Whoever Brings the Night. That's it. I know I've heard Whoever Brings the Night, but I can't remember it. I know I like it. How much I do know. So, sorry, this was a lot longer than I anticipated. I had a lot to say, apparently. And I will see you in the next one. I'm trying to be a little bit more analytical with these songs. Trying to focus harder on listening to the musical stuff that's happening. I've just kind of started doing that now with Nightwish, mostly because I'm more familiar with it, but I'm trying to do that for everything. So if you're wondering, like, why are you so crazy analytical on Nightwish, but nothing else you've done yet? I'm working on it, just in case you're wondering. So, before I can continue to ramble on more, I will see you in the next song.